Hey guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope everybody's doing okay out there. Decided to do a video on phase one of a new project that I started over the weekend. If you've seen my video on my EDC bag, I mentioned that that bag is not set up for any kind of situation if I ever needed to bug out or get myself home without using my car. That bag is just set up for me to do my job effectively all day long. And I had a conversation with a good friend and subscriber to my site, Ryan, and we decided that I was going to put together a GHB or a get home bag. And I want to thank him for some of the advice he's given me and also for the videos that he puts up. If you have an opportunity, go over and check out Ryan's site. He puts up some really informative and detailed videos, and instead of just talking about the product, he takes it out in the field and demonstrates it. So if you get an opportunity, it's well worth your time to go over and look at Ryan's site. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk about the bag briefly today. I haven't added any equipment to it except the pouch on the left-hand side that came with it. I have that on there, but as far as equipment or clothing or food or anything like that, I have nothing in there yet. Like I said, this is just phase one. I'll be making more videos as time goes on, and I will definitely appreciate any suggestions or comments along the way. So thanks much, I appreciate it. So to get into some of the details of the bag, it's manufactured by 511 Tactical. It's a Rush 24/7. It's made out of 1050 waterproof denier nylon, and what I really like about it right off the bat is all of the moly webbing. It's all over the front, and it's also on both sides, so I can pretty much modify this any way I like. It's got a bunch of internal compartments, a lot of storage, and one of the other benefits about this bag that I didn't realize when I bought it, and I had already mentioned, this little side pocket. That was attached to the front of the bag with a little decal that said that you got a free H2O carrier when you bought the bag. When it was on the bag, it was pretty well flattened out, and it looked like it was in the shape of a standard military canteen, which is fine. I have one of them. When I got it out to the car, I opened it up and I noticed that it was cylindrical, and it looked like it was about the size of a jet boil. And if you've seen the video that I put on my jet boil, you know I have one of them. And I was pleasantly surprised when I got home and I saw that the jet boil fits in there perfectly. It's almost like it was made for it. So that was just a little added benefit that came with a bag that I didn't even know about. Some of the other things about it that I like is it is set up for a hydration pack. There's a nice pocket back here where I can hang a hydration bladder. I can probably get a 100-ounce water bladder in there. And one of the other things I like about it, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a rigid back plate in here, and there's also a pocket that opens up here like that. And what I like about that is I can get behind this and I can put all of my topo maps and my state maps and stuff in there and not have to worry about them getting all bent up. So getting back into some of the pockets on here, on each side along with moly webbing is a small compartment, and I can get stuff in there. And on this side, right next to where I have the jet boil, which is a nice feature, is I can fit something like this. And what this is it's just a small waterproof tube that I have, and what I have in here is items like tea, single serve coffees, emergency vitamin C, 7-hour energy, some green tea, Gatorade. I have a tube vault in there that I got from County Com that I have honey in. I have some Splenda, so I can pretty much do stuff along the lines of making myself something to eat or drink without actually having to go into the pack. I can just open it up on the side, pull out the jet boil, and make myself something to drink. So that was a nice feature that I didn't realize came with the bag either. As far as these two small compartments here, these are big enough where I can get like a fire kit, maybe an iPod, some batteries and stuff like that. I really haven't thought about what I'm going to put in there yet. My main compartment down here is pretty much set up for some of your electronic gear, some knives. I can get some magazines in there. It's set up for pens and stuff like that. There's another zippered compartment here if you want to put any kind of documentation or anything like that that you might want to carry with you. And as far as the main compartment, where I would be putting my MREs and probably some of my clothing, is really big, but it also has internal pockets in here also. Okay, now I don't know if you can see this or not, but I have a mesh pocket here. I have a zipper or a pull string pocket down here, and then there's another zippered pouch here, and then two more mesh pockets here, and then another one up top. So that's pretty much it as far as the details on the bag right now. I think the only negative to the bag that I can see, what I really would have liked on here, is I would have liked to have had the ability to put a couple of compression straps here if I wanted to put any kind of tarp or sleeping bag or something like that down on the bottom. I really would have liked the molly webbing down there, so I could have done something. But that's something that I can probably have my wife add onto it down the line. And like I said, that's pretty much the only thing negative I can find about it. So thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. As I add equipment and gear to it and stuff like that, I'll definitely be putting up more videos. And like I said, I would welcome and appreciate your comments and suggestions. All right. Thanks a lot, guys, and thanks to my subscribers. I do appreciate it. Take care.